Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to another video, and yes, we are back on the beast, the Volvo XC90. So this video is going to be all about styling and a makeover for her. But before I do that, I know a lot of you have been asking about my next project, which is now here. So yeah, here it is. Well, as I promised guys, the new car is here and that is the new project. So let's go see it. So yes, it is another Mini Cooper S. Like I say, I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. I'm in two minds. But yeah, we'll see. It does look in really good condition though. So note to self guys, if someone says put some oil in it and the car will run, and then you see that there's loads of oil underneath the engine, don't do it. Just push it onto your driveway and then look at it from there. That is the remnants of me putting oil in the Mini, and it literally pissed straight out everywhere. So obviously that's happened. But I've gone over it and she looks really good. The only sort of downside is obviously the racing stripe on this side is a bit knackered, so it needs changing. Plus the chrome's gone on this, but I might be half tempted if I find a cheap enough bonnet that's in the same colour as this, I'll just change the bonnet. The wheels are really nice. They've got brand new rubber all the way round. I've now just found out that my partner, she wants these wheels to go onto her Mini, so them wheels are going to come onto this one and then one goes onto hers. To be fair, like I say, the idea of this one is it's not, I'm in two minds really. I don't think I'm going to do too much to it. I'm literally going to do it up and then I'm more than likely going to sell it, because it was an idea of keeping it for me and modify it and everything, but I think I'm going to go a different way. But then I've just found out this one's got no sunroof. Okay, let me just go on the outside and I'll explain. So wheels look really good. It looks exactly the same as, like I say, my partner's one. The only thing is, so in this one what we've got is just like my partner's one. It's just all the same, apart from we don't have any sort of steering controls or anything like that. We do have heated seats and we do have air conditioning. Now this one doesn't have a sunroof, that one does. So I've got a funny feeling as soon as my missus saw this one, she's like, it's got heated seat, it's got air conditioning. So I've now figured, more than likely, once I fix this one up, she's going to want to transfer to this one, and then that one is going to more than likely be sold. So I'm not sure, it might not be the case. It might still be this one. This one, however, oh, I can't believe it. Let me show you. Has only got 43,000 miles on the clock. And the interior and everything else in here is really nice. Obviously disregard that. Shh, quiet. And for someone who's an enthusiast of cars, this is, oh, you love it. I love seeing receipts. I need to go through all that, but this is even better. She has full Mini, no, sorry, not full Mini, but full service history. And it's, oh, this is going to be so good for obviously the next owner once this has all been done. Like I say, I'm in two minds. I'm either going to do it up to sell, or I'm going to do it up, modify it, and have it as my daily. But the thing is as you can see over there with the XC90, as you know, I've got a lot of plans for it, and I'm tempted, once I've kind of finished it, that is going to be my daily for quite some time, because obviously that is going to go. So this one is not going to be worked on until that is finished and I'm driving it, and then the V70 is gone, because obviously and I might not film this because I've already done it already, but just for the people that don't like Volvos, prefer things like Land Rover and stuff, please bear with me, because I've just looked at the body kit that I was going to get, and I say was because I found another one, and this one makes this stick to the name of the beast. It is going to look absolutely incredible once it's done. And once I've dropped it and put 20s or 22s on it with this body kit, people are going to eat their words saying the fact of this is a horrible looking car or what have you like that. It is going to look completely different. The entire rear end, so all this chrome is going to go. I'm going to black that out. The only thing you'll get is this will stay, but they are going to be black. So I'm going to find some new ones. So I'm going to have just literally Volvo written on it, saying in black. But the body kit, the tow bar is going to go. The tow bar will, the back end of it will stay, but it'll be in the boot, so you can use it if you want. But trust me, there's going to be a lot of stuff happening with this. And stick with me, stick with the channel, guys, because you will love the look of this once it's done. It will make this thing look absolutely beautiful once it's finished. Just like I say, stick with me, guys, because you will not believe how brilliant this thing is going to look. So guys, I've got the engine out, I've stripped it down. This engine is a goner, and this is why. It's got a massive hole that's going straight through to the other side. So by the look of it, it is blown piston 2 and sent it straight through the block. But this is what I'm finding really, really strange, guys. So if you look at it, the engine looks so clean, and there's evidence of it actually being stripped before, because if you look at some of this gasket stuff around here, and even some of the bolts were loose, and look at the sump gasket, and here's the other weird thing, if you look on the cylinder head, it's got the license plate number. So I'm baffled. I'm trying to think, has this had some work done before, and whoever's done the work, to be fair, is not a very good job, and then not so long after it's just gone pop? Because the only thing I can think of is maybe that they've done the chain, because obviously it's prone for chains going, or it's had the chain go already and they've done all this work. But I don't know, because the thing is it's got a new gasket here which splits the bottom of the block. So I don't know. So as you guys can see, it's not turned out as quite as well as I'd hoped. Come here. And so I kind of factored in that I'm going to need to get like a block or a cylinder head or something, because of the fact it was a non-runner and knowing the history of the M14 engine. But like I say, I'm not going to do, you're probably going to see little bits and pieces of that project over my videos, because I'm not going to do a whole project video series on it, because I've already done it on obviously my partner's M14. But like I say, unless you guys want to see more of it, then put it down in the comments below, and I will. But like I say, this video is going to be all about the XC90, the beast. So let's crack on with that. So just before I start doing the styling mods, guys, the first thing I need to do is, because obviously, as you can imagine, it hasn't had a service in God knows how long. So we're going to quickly do that now. So that's going to be oil, air, pollen and fuel. Once that's done, and we'll crack on with some styling.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring.
So as you can see, guys, I've finally invested in some disposable gloves. So after doing the EGR valve and the throttle body in my previous video, it took me absolutely ages to get my hands clean. Plus, it stops me from getting told off for leaving the sink in an absolute state.
Empty out the reservoir, yeah. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm
Is it just me, or do other bold guys get marks on their head whenever they work on cars?
crazy, don't think I'll get on safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight.
So guys, now I've done all the service bits apart from the fuel. The reason I've not done that yet is because I haven't got the oil yet, which is coming today. Once I've done the oil, then I can run it for a bit, and then I'm going to do the fuel, because I don't want to try and crank her over when the oil has not gone around the engine properly. So I'm going to do that first, and then we're going to go on to that. So, but what I'm going to do styling wise is, as you might remember, I don't like this, and I don't like the outside with the chrome and everything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap these. I'm also going to wrap where the gear stick is. So I'm going to take this off first, then we're going to take off the gear stick bit, and then we get it all wrapped. So to take off that trim off of the glove box, all you need to do is remove the 4 hex screws. The gear stick surround is very simple to remove. All you need to do is lift it upwards, because it's only held in by clips, but to remove the centre section is held in by 4 clips. Once you've pushed them out the way, push it downwards. Now here comes the fiddly part to remove the actual gear knob. To remove the gear knob, what you need to do is remove the 4 hex screws that are holding onto the actual drive panel, and then once that is moved, you'll need to put it into neutral to get more of a leverage, push the button in and lift up. Be prepared to put a bit of force in. The oil finally arrives, so I can now do the fuel filter. The oil you'll need for this Volvo is 0W30A5B5. You'll need 6 litres, but I've been advised don't put it up to the full mark. Leave it to about 3/4. Okay guys, so we're in the garage now. These are all cleaned up. I just need to go over them with a bit of alcohol wipe to make sure they're fully clean, and then we are going to wrap it. So if you remember correctly, I had a load of carbon fibre wrap to do, which I was going to do the i30N covers with and a few other bits. So I still got that. I have done one already and it's come out pretty well. So this was just a tester really, because just to see how it would come, and it's gone really well. So that's what it's going to look like, and it's going to be on all of that, and there's going to be more too. So we're just going to do this to start off with, see how it goes, and we'll go from there. So let's crack on. Right, so I'm going to start on something big. Now I've got these gloves as well. These are supposed to be for once the wrap's on, rather than using like the squeegee and stuff, you can actually use the gloves. So, right, let's see how we go on.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and
like I always say guys, give something new a go. Because if you're going to pay someone to do it and you fixed it yourself, you've saved money in your back pocket, you've also got a massive accomplishment to be proud of, and you've got another little skill you can put under your belt.
It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Now guys, I'm not saying that is perfect by any stretch, but I'm happy with that. I think that's come out really well. I more than likely have done a lot of things wrong, like this is really pants, I must admit, but the main outline of it has come out really, really, really well. So I'm not gonna be too upset with that. I think that looks really good. So yeah, all you do now is put the gear stick selector back on that, which I'm going to do now, just to hold that in place, and then yeah, that bit's done. But I think it looks great. I'm really, really pleased with that. Really pleased.
Turning back, I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so what? You're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal. When I feel like this, I'm immortal.
There we have it guys. I'm really actually proud of that. Like I say, doing that wind mirror was an absolute nightmare, but this, it's not been easy, don't get me wrong, it's patience, but it's come out really well. Let's get another bit on. Chainsaw. He's a little bit snug. Trying to be so careful here. And there we have it. I think that looks brilliant. Oh, I'm so pleased with that. I think that's going to make that interior look so much better. The last bit. There, like I say, there are some more. I want to do the door handles on the inside as well. And I've got something else that I am going to do. But the part hasn't come yet, so you just have to wait till I finish this. And there we have that one. I must admit, for my first attempt, I'm proud of that. It's not the best, I'm not saying it is, but I think it's come out really, really well. The new cup holder's just arrived, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that first and then we're going to do the entire thing all together. So let's crack on again. Quickly say guys, that was a really good technique. I just did it straight off the bat. So it's difficult when you've got a piece like this and you're trying to do it in your hand. Like I say, I'm not a rapper or anything, this is, like I say, first attempt. But just sticking it on this, heating it up and then holding it and pulling it, it's automatically wrapped itself around it and it just makes it so much more easier with a small piece. So, a bit of advice maybe, try that if you're having difficulty. And this one took a little bit longer, but there we are. So, right, I've tried something a little bit different with this one, and it's worked out really well, so that's something to remember for next time. So I'm going to put this back together now, and then we're going to fit them. So let's go to in the car, get ready to fit them. Okay guys, so the first things first, there's no way I'm putting this back with all this dirt in it, so we're going to hoover it out and then we'll put it together. And there we have it guys, all complete. I did have a slight little issue where this was too tight, and what you might have seen is basically what happened was, as this was too tight on here, as soon as I pushed it forward, this snapped straight down. Oh no. So I had to take all this off yet again, put it all back together, loosen this to bring it down here, because before it was like wrapped over the top. So this, as you can imagine, new leather, very tight, so it needs quite a bit to wear in. But yeah, it's all done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all this away and then we'll do a close-up. So there we have it guys, the centre console is now finally wrapped along with the glove box. Now that is going to bring us to the end of the video, I'm afraid, so I hope you have enjoyed it. You know what the other project's going to be, sorry, it is the Mini, but like I say, I'm not going to do videos on it. I might put little bits in and out of other videos just to show you how I'm coming along. But unless you guys really want to see it again, which I probably think you wouldn't want to, because obviously I've done one before, so I'm probably just going to, like I say, put it in little videos as more videos come along. But like I say, I hope you have enjoyed it. Put comments down below of what you think of it so far. Like I say, there is going to be more styling things happening. As you know, the body kit's going to come, the wheels are going to come, more wrapping's going to come, like I say, because I want to do these door cards but I haven't done them yet, only because of the fact that I'd rather do them all in one go, because this one needs replacing, and I haven't got that yet. I'm still trying to find it. But like I say, I hope you have enjoyed the video, guys. Please hit like, please hit subscribe to keep up more future content, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. So like always, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.